inaugurated a number of development projects in Upper Egypt on Thursday. In this context, the president inaugurated the Sohag Teaching Hospital, visiting the new Sohag University. The head of state also inaugurated the Tama access along Nile River in Sohag. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Bassam Radi said the head of state inspected the village of Doma, one of the Decent Life Initiative villages, and had breakfast with some families. The president listened to youth from Sohag University about their experience in technological projects and said Egypt needs to make youth dreams come true and supports that, adding that the state is concerned with transforming youth ideas into successful projects. The president reiterated that the government continues to establish the country's infrastructure in several domains. In addressing the ceremony of development projects, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli said that improving citizens' living conditions always been a main target of state and leadership over past years. He added that £102 billion are allocated for Sohag development process with total investments of £33 million. Decent Life Initiative implements 17 projects in Sohag Governorate worth £253 Egyptian pounds. The UN listed Upper Egypt Local Development Project as the best in achieving 2030 SDGs. And during the last 8 years, up to 415 national projects had been implemented at Sohag Governorate at different sectors. Such projects covered all development fields, including Decent Life Initiative, in order to achieve Sustainable Development Goals 2030.
During the past 8 years, up to 415 national projects have been implemented at Sohag Governorate at different sectors, including education, housing and construction, agriculture, industry, poultry, infrastructure and roads, tourism, health, roads and transportation, in addition to the projects that have been implemented as part of the Decent Life Initiative in the various cities of the Governorate. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi inaugurated several national projects on Thursday at Sohag Governorate, of which have been undergoing since 2014 as part of Upper Egypt development. Among the national projects inaugurated is the social housing project in the new city of Sohag, which consists of 6,720 housing units at a cost of £739 million. The new Sohag city is located on an area of 30,351 acres within the territory of Sohag Governorate, as it's expected to contain a number of national projects within the framework of achieving targeted development and serving citizens in Upper Egypt. At the education sector, many primary and language schools have been established in various villages in the Governorate of Sohag, including Sohag State Language School in Naga Matrud and the Adult Education Center in El Alsan Sohag, as well as the new Sohag University. Also, the agricultural sector is considered to be one of the important economic pillars for the people of Sohag, as high-quality seeds were provided to farmers for developing their crops. Egypt have paid attention to the industrial sector in Upper Egypt during the past 8 years, also in Sohag, at a cost of 858 million Egyptian pounds and on an area of 65 acres. The small industries complex in West Gerga was established and fully equipped with all needed units. A number of factories and production lines were established in the industrial zone in Al-Kawthar neighborhood in Sohag Governorate, including Universal Factory for the manufacture of micro-cartons and paper products, which provided 40 job opportunities for young people. And in the health sector, several many health buildings in Sohag Governorate have been established, constructed and renovated, including the new CT scan unit at Fever Hospital Sohag and Bardis Hospital at El Balina Center. Sohag Governorate had a large share of projects regarding the development of roads and bridges with a cost of £5,791,233,000. Among the most prominent projects is the Girga Access by the Nile, one of the development arteries in Upper Egypt with a length of 10 kilometers. And on the most prominent projects was the Al Balina flyover bridge at a cost of 257 million Egyptian pounds, linking the Cairo-Aswan road. In the field of tourism, Sohag's archaeological areas were developed at a cost of £14,768,000, including the development of Marsa Nasser at a cost of £468,000. And as part of Haya Karima presidential initiative, a total cost of 60 billion Egyptian pounds projects took place in different centers and villages of Sohag, targeting about 65% of the population in the governorate.
Lieutenant General Mohammed Zaki, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Minister of Defense and Military Production, greeted Pope Tawadros II of Alexandria and Patriarch of the Holy Apostolic See of St. Mark on the occasion of Christmas. Lieutenant General, Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, Osama Askar, also sent a congratulatory cable to Pope Tawadros II over the occasion of Christmas. Also, Minister of Interior Mohammed Tawfiq paid a visit to Pope Tawadros II to greet him the Christmas over Christmas. The minister hailed the national role played by Egyptian Church in prevailing values of forgiveness and love among people throughout history, as well as its bright positions to stand against any trials aimed at causing chaos and rift among citizens. For his part, Pope Tawadros II praised the efforts and sacrifices of the police to maintain security of the nation, referring to people consolidation and support to the state's institutions to realize stability. Earlier, Prime Minister Mustafa Mbouli sent a greeting cable to Pope Tawadros II on the occasion of Christmas. In light of the Interior Ministry's efforts to combat crimes that threaten environment and health, the General Administration of Environment and Landscaping, in coordination with public security sector, succeeded in detecting an unlicensed detergent, fresheners and paints factories producing harmful products in all Al Munufiyah Governorate. Another unlicensed food factories in Governorate were also detected using materials of unknown source at Al Ubayyah Governorate. Security campaigns detected 7 installations violating environmental requirements. In Al Sharqiyya Governorate, security campaigns seized an unauthorized factory producing counterfeit fertilizers. Another 2 factories and 4 companies were detected in Cairo Governorate, which included meat and poultry unfit for human consumption. And Parliament Speaker Councillor Hanafi Gibeli received his Libyan counterpart, Councillor Aqila Saleh, and head of the Libyan State Council, Khalid al-Mishri. Gibeli and Mishri held a joint press conference in which Councillor Gibeli welcomed his Libyan counterpart and highlighted the Egyptian-Libyan fraternal relations. Gibeli stressed Egypt's keenness to support sovereignty and stability of Libyans as an extension of the Egyptian national security. He affirmed Egypt's full support for the efforts made to reach a political settlement that ends the current crisis. And Cairo hosts meetings of the Arab Parliamentary Union's Executive Committee, which kicks off until January